Something I put together. That just an old cultivator shank. These came off old Brentley. That was a Brentley sleeve hitch disc that I brought with that little Boland's lawn tractor I had. I sold the Boland's lawn tractor, and the guy that brought it did not want the two discs because he said he already had some at the house for a sleeve hitch. So I had two of these laying around. I said, you know what? I wish I could find a use for these. So I kept looking at them. I said, well, I might could get this little reference here. This was welded, was on here like that, and it bolted to that frame. I just simply cut that off and bolted it. Took the blades off, took the blades off that end, took the blade off, slid this piece off, slid that piece off, and took this, put it on the drill press, drilled 2 holes in it, matched it one of the 2 holes in this pin, and bolted the pin on there. I did this for 2 different reasons. One, I'm gonna try it with y'all. Watch JT West's channel. He has a set of rolling cultivators that he has converted over to disc healers like this. I'm gonna try them healing. I know they'll work. I see his work. I'm gonna use it for that, and one of my other dash handles here. And I want to use it for an actual disc while I'm away from the house. Because I got a piece of property down here that I got food plots on. Y'all see me got the peas and stuff on. Always need more than one implement down there. Just something to just chop the grass up, knock the little row humps down or whatever. Something small that'll fit, Somewhere I ain't got to come run back and forth and changing implements or trying to drag another implement on top of another implement or whatever. But the next plan is put a 2x6 across his back here on a piece of bed railing or something. Kind of drag it down. Those shanks won't be in that place when I use it for that. But basically what I like to create is something like a field cultivator with the Perfecta. That's the name I'm looking for. The under Perfecta. Something similar to that. John Deere made a thing. Oh, good Lord, that's probably about 10 years ago at least. Yeah, at least 10 years ago, maybe 12. It had disc blades on the front. In the middle, it had shanks in the front, like chisel plow shanks in the center. Then behind the chisel plow shanks, it had like the spiked drag fingers. And behind that, it was the rolling baskets. And that thing left the field so smooth you can shoot a marble across it. I mean, just a beautiful plant bed. That's something I'm trying to create here. Instead of baskets, I'm going to just use a board. So I can take this one tractor down and maybe throw a few belly attachments in the back of the UTV or whatnot. And do my disking, my little bit of disking I need to do on them deer plots that's not here at the house. Do that little disking and rowing and whatever I need to do, laying all, planting and everything. And I can just take the tractor with that one implement on the back and just throw the rest of my small implements in the back of the pickup or even in the back of the UTV and go that way. And do it all from this one tractor is what I'm hoping. A lot of my stuff I'm gonna whirly bird anyway. I'm not gonna row it. I'm gonna whirly bird my cover crop in between those peas, so I'm not gonna need nothing. The peas gonna be still in the rows, but I'm gonna cover crop in between the rows. But if anybody, I see people ask JT West where did he buy a set of those. I don't think you can buy a set of those healers. With the healers, this would be turned around the other way toward the plant, and you angle them back this way, so you'll throw dirt to the plant. You can use them for that, and use them for like just a set of disc gangs. You can turn it and make it more aggressive, whatever you want to do. You can just knock the wedge loose and take it right off. I've used, and something else this works great for if you got a skip row. If you run in like my pumpkins, I'm running a skip row. In other words, I skipped the first row a tractor whip. May should have went two tractor whips, I'm not sure. This would be good at cleaning your skip row out if you got something that's got a lot of vines that's going to run, and that can keep the grass out of that skip row and knock down until the vines cover the ground up. Matter of fact, I'll walk down there and show you my skip row, my pumpkin skip row. When you put a skip row at the back of your skip row is for your cart when you're hand pulling. Some people do it every 4 rows, some people do it every 8 rows if you're hand pulling. But that's basically a skip row. Get down here a little closer to it. I run these disc healers in this yesterday. This is basically a skip row. I skipped the first row. I moved the plants out the way. I took these and picked them up and scooched them over. And that's basically what it looks like. It's a skip row. I'm gonna bush hog all this down soon. Heat blistered my poor pumpkins the other week, a few weeks ago. Blistered it. A lot of them died, especially in that row. A lot of blank spots there. I had a beautiful stand. Every seed I put in the ground came up. Every last one of them. But that's your skip row. That's one good thing to use that for, with those little displays. The more you turn them, the more aggressive they'll be. The more you angle them. And you can put them on your other toolbars and put them in close to the touch if you want to. Skip row, that way your vines got somewhere to go. And you can move them around. You're not going to damage plants. I moved these out the road yesterday so I can run the tractor up and down it. But that's one good use for that too. Just keep the grass out of that. But anyway, walk back up here. I got chickens and ducks and turkeys and all kinds of family of them out running a little dirt bike around. But back up here. One more quick look at it. One more quick run over what I've got planned here. Basically, kind of do a perfecta piece by piece on this farmall. Mainly when I'm not around the house. I have a 3-point hitch disc and this thing and a tiller's tool and a bottom plow for the 3-point. But that involves me bringing another tractor or piling this on top of something else or whatever. But you angle these and put them on this bar. I tried them on that. That'll get them close over here too. Tire is very close to hitting it on this bar. When you're on this bar, the tire is very close to hitting. But that's something I had laying around, not using. I said, why not? Let's try it. A little cutting with the grinder, a little drilling bolt, a few bolts in it. The bearings are good in these things too. Bearings are real good in them. something to use when we're in the house. I'm gonna try to do some land bio healing with it. But they'll work great if you got a heavy like wiregrass or crabgrass or whatever you want to call it. Around here we call it wiregrass, but that thing will chew up some wiregrass. My sunflowers had a heavy infestation of wiregrass. Anyway, I thought I'm going to show y'all how I done that. That's just a Brentley sleeve hitch disc. I took them off, put them pins on it. A lot of people want to know where JT West got his lay-by disc sealer from. Like I said, you just turn them around the other way. Just twist them around. Put this side to the plant. And turn them around. But you can move these over to get the spacing you want in between them. I just set them like that, just try them out. I haven't tried it a couple ways. Anyway, I'll show y'all that there, what I did with that.